Lada Clava back again, and today I'm looking at Mahdi Still Streets. Also the same guy that brought you this. Finally came in the post. Turns out it was actually a cyber attack that caused the Royal Mail to shut down. It wasn't anything to do with the strikes, so I'll have a wee look at that some other time. This is more of an original series. He's got a superhero with a Z or a Z, depending where you're from. He's got that series as well, but this is the one I decided to go with. Already you can see that black and white style with the red accents. I'm not much of an artist, so I can't really tell you what you call all this stuff, but I know what my eyes like. But yeah, the design of this character is pretty interesting. I'd say pretty unique looking. You see the frog and the man mixed together and created. I don't know if he's got a superhero name. So far anybody's just called him Hiroshi. But yeah, I would say that's a pretty iconic design. I could see a couple of years time graphic novels of this being out, and maybe a cartoon here or there, kind of like what Amazon's doing with Invincible. You see he's got like the Robocop kind of design mixed with maybe a wee bit of Judge Dredd. I'm hesitant to say Judge Dredd or a Battletoad because he's a mixture of a man and a frog. But as you probably noticed, it's got a pretty weird plot. You know, you've got this guy, he's mixed with a frog. But surprisingly, which I wasn't expecting from this, even though it is set up in absurdity, it still plays it quite seriously. You've got your silly moments here and there, like let me see here. What have we got? Look at that shot. Beautiful. But yeah, as I was saying, my dog went fucking mental at the postman there. Look at this. Pretty cool. It's got a lot of very serious moments and it takes itself very seriously for such a silly concept, and I think that's pretty cool. There are definitely parts in it where it's like ripping off the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. For example, look, you've got this gang here, and this is the Head Clan. I'll let that sink in. Head Clan. Not a big step off the Foot Clan, which in itself I've learned recently Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was a rip-off of Daredevil, which had the Hand Clan. When are we getting the fucking Elbow Clan? Look at this. I remember going from the first one and read it and I was like, okay. And then I got to the second one. Look at that. Look how thick that boy is.
Damn, boy, he's thick! Boy, that's a thick-ass boy!
So yeah, he fights a couple of guys. Goes back to his master, finds out that he's a ninja. And he's talking to him. And then you've got more silly moments where it's like he's talking to a plank. But as time goes on, like, look at how things just change. Look at this guy. Look at the way this guy gets absolutely decimated here. The art style starts improving as time goes on, and again, as I said, I'm not much of an artist. But you definitely, like, compared to the last two issues, you look at this and you're like, fuck me, that's some going, mate. Look at the 80s style into it as well, like, $2.25 Canadian, $1.50. That's like £1.38. Like, everything always says 1986. If you looked here, trademark 1986. Very authentic looking. There was one other thing from another issue that I wanted to show off here. Look at this. Right, he likes to have these fake advertisements in the back, but this one hit the hardest because I kind of want that. I'm not a big collector of toys. I know of the Digimon and stuff like that there, but I'm not a big collector of figures. But that looks pretty fucking sweet. If I had something like that, I'd even just display it without taking it out of the box. Like, I mean, if we go to issue 4, I know that's a real thing. I 100% know that's a real thing. Because I've seen advertisements for it. But you don't really know with these advertisements. Look at Steel Streets the Motion Picture with Danny DeVito. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed them. And I'll probably continue collecting them. Right? Peace.